Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some incredibly enunciated GeoGuessr. I have no idea what's going on. It's been a long day. We have been challenged. This is from longtime contributor, actually. I haven't heard from in a while, though. Bailey Quinnell has returned to us to give us this challenge. We are driving on the left. Okay, so we're starting on a left-hand challenge based on trees and stuff. I'm thinking I'm not going to make a guess yet. It's like 50s bungalow homes from Midwest America or something. Very interesting. Ostwide homes housed in lead packages. Any other clues? It's for sale. Wagga Wagga. Okay. Doing a quick double check to make sure that I am recording the audio. I'm a little nervous about the video, as you may expect. But if we're in Wagga Wagga, which it seems we are, let's see if we can find a road sign. That's a road sign. No, that's a directional sign. That's a road sign. We're on Sturt Highway, which is... That is not the button I meant to click. The A20, apparently, through Wagga Wagga. All right. Wagga Wagga's over here somewhere. There it is. We're on the A20 through town. Sturt Highway. There's the A20. A20 kind of combines with that too. What's our cross street here? I don't know, the showground's that way. That's, what does that say? Decker Street? I don't know. It's towards Holbrook. Docker Street. There it is. We're at the corner of that and that. Is this the direction we went to get there? Yes. Oh, I missed by 16 points. Old GeoGuessr, you are not very forgiving. We're closer to the street. Sturt. Immigrant Sturt, here we... Makes a lot more sense to you if you're American. Alright, Fremantle Bottle Shop. Are we in Fremantle then? Driving on the left again. Is this an Australian challenge and I forgot to pay attention to that? Perth Pathology. It may very well be an Australian challenge. How wonderful. Because this is the Australia we don't get to see when we play random. Because for whatever reason, it always puts us out in the middle of frickin' nowhere. This is much, much better. If this is indeed Perth. High Street Arcade. Well, one would assume then we're on High Street. Victoria Hall. This is my kind of place. All right, well, let's say we're in Perth. Right. There's Fremantle. We're on High Street in Fremantle. South Terrace, Elm Street, Perry, Adelaide Street, 12. Are you High Street, Mr. 12? Or is High Street... No, that's Shawburn, or Swanbourne. Solomon. Ray Avenue, Baker Street. What we'd really like to do is find Victoria Hall. That would be pretty swank. The hospital... No, I didn't see a hospital for that. It was Wagga Wagga. I saw the hospital. Market Street. Moore Street. Little High Street. Why is it Little High Street? I don't know. There's actual High Street. Aha. High Street is not a one-way where we are. King's Square. It's still... High Street's still a one-way. Queen's Square. Now it's not. Okay. So, anything we recognize along this way here? High Street. We are indeed running predominantly east-west. Oh, we're not there. I wouldn't say we're on that kind of a road. So let's just figure out our cross street then, huh? High Street and what? That's a tiny little street. Where are your street signs, Australia? There we go. High Street and Josephson Street. Alright. Chalmers. East. Lork. It doesn't really do that. Bateman. Sterling? Yeah. Perry. Josephson Street. Well, we're in here then. Okay. How far along? That is Josephson to our right, so we had to go west to get there. So we're just east of Josephson. I'm gonna say we're here-esque. Yeah! Perfect score. Nice. It's a shame it doesn't list the Victoria Hall. It's okay. We're driving on the left. We might be in Australia. Bangkok Thai restaurant. God, I love Thai food. Although, you gotta be careful with the peanut sauce. I don't like a really high peanut sauce that tastes like I'm eating peanut butter. I just like the hint of the peanut. But the spice is very, very good. If I'm gonna go in for spice, I probably prefer Indian food, to be honest with you. Nice vindaloo. Now we're talking. I may not like it much afterwards, but I do like it. Alright. Well, there's a mountain. Oh my god, is this a blast from the past? Do you guys still have these? They're long gone in the United States. Long gone. Like, goodbye. Maybe that's the for release. Maybe this one's gone too. Because, wow. That is old. A little bit of a tour. Replacing the tarmac, apparently, is what you guys call this. We say pavement. And if that's not the case, well, I blame Lanson, because that's what he was saying the other day. How do you guys know what these streets are? Oh, there we go. God Lord, it's tucked down there, isn't it? Ackers, huh? And we're on what? I can't tell yet. Let's make sure we go this way, please. We're driving on... Oh, barbershop. Nice. Bloke's Barbers. Don't get confused. It's not for any wee lasses. We're on... Golos want us to frickin' know road. That's what we're on. Charters Towers Road. This doesn't really help me because I don't know what city we're in. I have experience identifying the places in the brush. And I have no experience in the cities. Because honestly, we're almost never here. Wilson's Chambers. Chambers Towers Road. Maybe Chambers... Wow. Maybe... Ooh. Is the other side of the road just that bad? No, it's not. That's so bizarre. Alright, here we go. Cool. This will give us some clues. We have here Ingham and Cairns, the 14. And we're crossing... Okay, it's the 14. So, Ingham and Cairns and Port. That kind of looks like Queensland, doesn't it? Yeah. So, are we in Brisbane? There's the 10. 11. I don't see the 14 anywhere. Am I just not close enough, maybe? No, I think I would have seen the 14 had it been in this city. Maybe not. Need a bigger map. Alright, let's say it's not Queensland for a second. What else could it be? Gold Coast? No. Something that says Chalmers? Because that would be swell. Is Sydney still in Queensland, or is it down Port Macquarie? I've been in Port Macquarie before. We're not in Port Macquarie now. Or Sydney and NSW? I honestly don't know. Newcastle and Sydney, they're both in NSW. Oh, once they get down to Gold Coast, we're not in Queensland anymore. How about the Sunshine Coast? No. There's one up here that says Chalmers by any chance. Gladstone? I mean, you gotta figure Brisbane, right? What else is in Queensland? Nothing. I don't see 14 anywhere, but I'm digging the music. 44 got me excited for a second. We need more clues. The 14's not enough. Okay. Get into this intersection. What road are we on? We're on the 17. So we're on the corner of 14 and 17 right now. Charters Towers Road. 17. Do we see 17 anywhere? I just want to like grab the side of this and drag it. You know what I mean? Doesn't work though. 57 got me excited for a second. Alright, let's entertain for a second that we're not in Brisbane. Does Western Australia use those types of signs? Kinda, actually. So let's take a look. Maybe we're back in Perth again. I don't know why, but maybe. 13, 27, 13. Well, there's a 14. Does this run across a 17? Not really. And then it ceases to be 14. Alright, so that's probably not it. It might be, though. It really doesn't normally repeat, though. Are we in Albany? No, Albany's too small. 14 and 17. Where would we be? We're not in Perth. Or Brisbane. I don't know other cities in Western Australia, let's be honest. Does South Australia use these? No. How about Northern Territory? Could we be in Darwin? They have the same type of road signs. We're not in Darwin. I just want a bigger map. Is that so much to ask? South Australia doesn't do that. NSW doesn't use those signs. Capital Territory does not. Okay, so it's got to be Queensland, which means you're in Brisbane. I just don't see these. This one's a little more challenging here. Probably shouldn't be, but it is. Let's go back to the beginning. So we now know we're on the Australian 17. Which way did I go to start? I went back towards the hill. Let's go wait. Ooh, they both have hills. I don't remember which way I went now. Should have double checked that. I do not remember the KFC, so I went the other way. Which, gotta tell you something if I would have remembered the KFC. Smarter recruitment. I really wish it would tell me where. No. Okay. Sid's Cakes. I do like a good cake. Suburban Bowling Club. So we're not in the downtown. Oh, Ben & Jerry's ice cream. My God, that sounds amazing right now. Alright. Casablanca Arcade. Arcades must mean something different. Good Shepherd. Churches that advertise? I guess in America they do too. It's not that prevalent. You would think it would be, honestly. But I can't think of a church advertising on a... Oh, God, I could go for some curry. See, this is what I was talking about, man. I love a good curry. I made sure when we were in London on our honeymoon that we went to a good Bangladesh restaurant and got some curry. It was pretty good. Charters Towers Road. I'm with our friend Ian. Shout out to Ian if you're watching. Probably not, though, because I'm not sure I ever linked this to you on Google+. I should do that. Give me a city of any sort, right? Maybe. Hold the phone. Does Tasmania use those road signs? Ooh, that's Melbourne. Melbourne's using them. Sneaky old Melbourne, huh? There's a 17. You cross a 14 anywhere along your route, huh, Mr. 17? Yes, you do, you little cheeky 17. But it ends here. My 17 continued. Well, we know the name of this road, right? It should be something Towers Road. It's Jasper Road, so that's not correct. Is this something Towers Road? It's South Road. Oh, cheeky, cheeky bastard. Pardon my language. Interesting. So the question then... Well, let's go down to Hobart. See if they're using those things. No. Okay. I mean, maybe, right? You gotta check. Are we in Geelong? No. Well, if we're not in Melbourne... I mean, I guess if Melbourne did that unexpectedly, maybe Sydney does the same thing. No, those are definitely not motorways in that fashion. Wollongong? There's our colony in our Geelong EU4 campaign. Are we in the capital? No. I should have known that, actually. I've seen those road signs before. This is the only one with a 14 that crosses a 7. 17, rather. But the problem is that 17 doesn't end. And it's not... I mean, it's Burke Road. Still Burke Road. Still Burke Road. Definitely not Chalmer Towers. Still Burke Road. Alt 1, 17 comes this way, and it is Grange Road. Still Grange. Still Grange. 17. Now it's Jasper Road. As I'm saying, it's never Chalmer Towers Road. That's not it. You've given me a good challenge on this one. Wow, we spent a lot of time on this already. Wow. That's definitely only called South Road. Does not have another... Ooh. Nope, still says South Road. Wow, you've really got me. And you got me to stop at an adult shop for like 4 minutes. Kudos to you. What is this place? Where have you taken me? If I knew anything about area codes, I would be set. Domino's Pizza. Other pizza joints are available, of course. Vinnie's Vet Hospital? Seems strange. Across the street from the Chinese restaurant? That's suspicious. For lease. www.collier. Of course. I don't care about Collier International. I want to know where we are. That's mean to Collier International. They're probably a very fine company. Your local Australian apprenticeship center. Uh-huh. Municipal police complex. Perfect. Municipal what? No, it's not municipal. It says Mundingborough. Mundingborough? Where in the hell is Mundingborough? Wow. Wow. Mundingborough. Woof. I think you got me on this one. I'm going to have to just pick something to go on. We can't spend an hour on this. Unfortunately. I wish I had more time this week, but I just don't. You really got me on this one. Mundingborough. Wow, it's got to be a suburb of a bigger city. Just give me the bigger city, man. Come on, man. Game over, man. What are you saying here? 17 moves off. Bowen Road. Ross River Road to 72. Bad camera. Through the intersection, not unexpected. Wow. 17 and 72 split off going to the south. I don't know why I'm coming back to Melbourne. Where'd you go? Melbourne, where are you? 17 and 72. Nope. Alright, let's go to Perth. There's a 14 in Perth. How about Adelaide? Adelaide? No. Perth. 72. Is there a 72 over here? It's an 85. 27. 14. That's the longest 14, but there's no 17 or 72 to come about from it. That's garbage. That's what that is. That wasn't Belier Drive, it wasn't Armadale Road, so that's a freeway. 31. 13, that's another freeway. 30, and we're out. It's not Perth. I'm going just a little insane. We could find a 72, that might be helpful. Immediately my eyes lit onto 22, which is not helpful. Or Mundingborough, if I could find that. This is just, rough. I've gone both directions, too, so it's not like I could say one way is better than another, you know what I mean? You go this way, it still doesn't help. No. No. No, I mean... No. Nope. I'm trying anything. Anything at all. I just don't see it. Anything I can recognize as a major city name. Anything at all, man. Help. Oh, that's so close. So close, but not helpful at all. Alright. Yeah, it's been at least 10 minutes on this guess. That's enough. You just gotta pick something, Frog, and go with it. As much as you don't want to, you just have to, because there are still 2 more guesses to go. There's a hill to the south, there's a hill to the north. What in the goodness does that mean? I still wonder why there's crappy cameras on this part of the road, but not this part. Get over here. I mean, look at that. It's so bizarre. Flinders Street. We're heading north into the city. I think we gotta go this way, so we're gonna go this way. Alright, City I don't know what that means. Sturt Street. Sturt Street? We've been to Sturt Street. Sturt Street. Immigrant Sturt Street. This is Perth again? But I don't get it. Where is this? I don't know. I don't know. If it's Perth, it's south. Where was the first What was the first one? I already don't remember. It's been so long. I feel like Perth was number 2. Where have we been so far? I don't remember. Alright, so if we went north to get into town. I mean, I just don't see those roads, eh? Where was Sturt Street? Oh, that's so embarrassing that I don't even remember at the beginning of the video. We just gotta pick one. There's 14. 17 crosses this somewhere. There's 14. I don't know. That's way too long to make a crappy guess. Yeah, good lord. We're in Townsville? Jesus. That one was tough. Okay. More city. Again, my training is not prepared for this. As you've no doubt noticed. God, I could really go for a sandwich now. You guys are making me hungry with all these Subways around. Other sandwich shops are available, and honestly, probably recommended. But I'll sell myself for a Subway if you want me to. We can do the Jared transformation. Not that one, just the weight loss one. Too soon? We're on George Street. Somewhere. Korean partners. Space available now. 4 car spaces. That's very nice. 200 cubic meters. Or square meters. Is that a lot? 200 meters square. What is it, about 39 inches to a meter? So a meter is slightly larger than a yard. So if it's 100 square yards, or 200 square yards-ish, it'd probably be about 170. What's it, 10%? So 180 yards square, which we don't think of. We think of square footage. But you just have to multiply that by 9, and you'll get your number. So 180 times 9 is 1672. That's pretty good size, actually. 1,600 square feet, give or take. You can do a lot in 1,600 feet. It's bigger than my apartment. Zest for well-being. It's nice. No parking zone. You'd think like City of, but no. We are on George Street. We know this to be true. Come into the intersection here. Take a look both ways. It's always good to look both ways before you cross the street. There's our Subway. You're an awfully big building. Oh, you're an Aeon building. Okay. Used to sponsor my boys. I do support the Red Devils in the English Premier League. Doing a pretty good campaign so far this go. Oh, still not helpful. Morton Bay Terrace, also not helpful. I see no street signs. I see nothing to tell me we're in here. There's the post, which doesn't help unless I can read the... No, can't read where we are exactly. The city challenge is quite difficult. I'm assuming we're still in Australia, by the way. It just kind of looks like it. I haven't actually confirmed that yet because we've just been on the one-way street. So everybody is driving on the one-way. Anything? Anything at all. Hotel Parramatta. It's the Roxy. Lighthouse Function Center. For lease. 750 square meters. That's sizable. It's like 4,000 square feet. Wow. I'm getting a little discouraged, and it's not your fault. This is actually a really good idea for a challenge. It's just, it shows how glaring my Australian education has been lacking. I don't know what these cities look like. You threw me up 2 softballs at the beginning, and I do appreciate that. Then I've been toast ever since. Wagga Wagga, that's where we were first, right? So we were in Wagga Wagga, then we were in Perth, then we were in Townsville. Now we are, I don't know, Parramatta, apparently. Which, if that's the actual place, I'm not saying it's not. If that's the actual place, 7-Eleven, God, I could go for a Slurpee too. We've got to be in Parramatta. Question is, where is that? Oh, that's a pretty big 7-Eleven. You know they have Verner's Slurpees now? It's amazing. Other frozen beverages are available. Parramatta. Where is Parramatta? I was kind of hoping to catch wind of any sort of road sign. All I know is we're on St. George Street. There's no, like, national highway route number. There's no whatever. It's a nice gate to the park. Let's see if we can get out of town, maybe find an expressway that could help identify our location. Here we go. Sydney is to the east. Unfortunately, it's not a road, like a major road, but if Sydney is to the east, and they're telling us about it, that could mean we are west of Sydney. We're looking for Parramatta. There it is. Okay, so we're in Parramatta. We're on George Street. Cool. Do we remember what cross street we had at the beginning? I don't offhand, actually. Let's go back. What was our first cross street? Did we zip by it already? This must not count as a cross street. Let's go this way. Let's go to the eastern cross street first. Our eastern cross street of value. So remember seeing the sign for this was... Oh, come on. I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Yeah, that's the one that... Charles Street. Right, Charles Street. George and Charles. Well, George ends at Arthur. Alfred. Purchase. Harris, Argus, Charles Street. Okay. So we're in this block here somewhere. I'll take it. Off by only 8 points. I'm just a little closer to Charles Street than I considered. And then we appear to be in a park. That is a shell of a building. Interesting. Okay, so we're in a park. Gorgeous sunset. And I'm going to have to use keyboard navigation, I think. Wow. Turn the saturation level a little high, did we? Alright, yeah, we're going to have to use the keyboard because the circles don't line up. What is this place? This is kind of cool. So it's one of the first prisons. That would be funny. What are we looking at? Honestly, might be. I mean, it could be a castle. Kind of looks like... Honestly, it does kind of look like it could have been a castle. Done the old style, the Tudor style of it's private residence. Nice. But it does look like it could be a castle in the Tudor style. Maybe a placard or something, huh? That would be swell if there was a placard of some sort. Day, month, year, hour, minute. Latitude, longitude, altitude? What's that? Oh, it's file information about the photosphere. Well, just translate that in. That's cheating, though. Looking up the latitude, longitude. Didn't know it did that. It's kind of cool. Thank you, Mr. Spence, for giving us this photosphere. Well, not photosphere, but this whole thing. Very cool. private. Keep out danger. Keep out danger. Danger, danger, danger. Wow. Is that a plaque? Oh, I want to read it. I want to read it. I want to read it. No, don't take me away from it. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? No. No. It was a plaque. Oh, I could have read it. Now it's gone. Wow, this challenge is taking forever. This is part of the reason I'm not going to get through stuff today either. Haha. Not your fault, though, that I recorded 3 hours of garbage. If you don't know about that, go check out Monday's episode, because it'll tell you all about it. Oh, look at all these plaques I could be reading, but it won't let me. Damn you, Google. Alright, look, I have no idea where we are. And apparently I'm not going to be able to get to a plaque to read where oh, snap. The largest whatever. Oh, but as soon as I click a button, I'm going to be nowhere near it. I can't center on it. Oh, God. Ah! It honestly looks like a prison. Also a castle. I don't know where this is. Hobart. No. Newcastle, because it's ironic. Oh my God, I should have said Hobart. Would have been closer. Port Arthur Historic Site. Oh God, there's ghost tours. Officers' Gardens, Civil Officers' Gardens. There's a church, Government Cottage, Government Gardens. Port Arthur. I wonder what that's all about. Well, I'm going to look it up and find out after the video. Cool challenge. Thanks, Bailey. Appreciated it. It was very cool. All over the place. Only one true wild guess. Well, I mean, that was a wild guess too, but very cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I hope all of you guys did too. If you did, click that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.